Well, hello, everybody. It's Nick and Knarf, two brothers in Tucson, bringing you music from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond, both ways. And what a better day than to have something go both ways.
All of the above.
Music from the 70s. Frank's going to tell you all about it.
Yeah, we got a great one for you today. Another one album wonder, but oh, what an album, and oh, what a wonder.
What a night.
It is the great, iconic Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs from the mystical band Derek and The Dominos, which was actually the incarnation of Eric Clapton, Bobby Whitlock, Carl Radle, and Jim Gordon, with a little help from some friends, Dave Mason and Duane Allman.
Wow.
They formed this band in 1970 and they were all members along with Clapton on Delaney, Bonnie and Friends. And Delaney and Bonnie, Eric Clapton went to join them after the demise of Blind Faith. So they decided to spin off and form and make this album, which has become one of the most iconic albums of the 1970s.
And Frank was telling me, where was this placed in the on the top 500?
On the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, on the Rolling Stone Top 500, it's number 115. Wow. And it's the song Layla from there was top 10 in the US and UK. It's in the Grammy Hall of Fame. The album was actually released in 70, but didn't do too well. And they released it again in 72, and that's when it really took off.
Okay.
So many amazing songs on this album.
That makes sense.
One thing that was really poignant when I was looking up the research on the album was that apparently it was being made right when Jimi Hendrix died, who was a really close friend of Eric Clapton's. And he was devastated by the loss of Jimi Hendrix. And they even do a version of Little Wing on this album, if you're familiar with it. But this album is just from top to bottom one of the most brilliant, diverse, amazing rock albums of all time. It's great. If you've never heard, of course, there's Layla, which was the monster hit, which is not what we are doing today.
Right.
And there were a few others that were kind of hits, but we wanted to go and do some deeper album cuts just to show you appreciate the depth of this album.
And the problem with this album for me is it always makes me say, gosh, why didn't he stay with Cream? Gosh, why didn't he stay with Blind Faith? I mean, it was like at that point, he was just like group hopping. But it just shows the versatility, though, of this man. I mean, he is an amazing, versatile guitarist, musician.
Definitely a restless artist who wanted to keep reinventing himself.
And then you just mentioned Dave Mason and who was it? Duane
Allman. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I mean, throw those guys in the mix. It's got to be great.
Yeah, and this was recorded too around the same time, just before Eat a Peach and Live at the Fillmore East.
Wow!
So I mean, Duane Allman was starting his meteoric rise before his untimely death in a motorcycle accident.
And only you know, and I know.
That's right.
Good old Dave.
But anyway, we're going to get into the two cuts we've chosen for you. The first one is one called Anyday, which is a super tasty rocker. And then we're going to end it with the last song on the album, a gorgeous ballad, sung not by Clapton, but by Bobby Whitlock. And it's called Thorn in the Garden. Beautiful, beautiful. So, but before we do, we'd like to invite you, if you have not and you're going to like what you hear, please subscribe, hit the like icon, and share it with your friends because we're caring for your ears. And all of our subscribers, thank you so much for everything.
And if you don't like subscriber share, you're going to receive a nasty postcard in the mail. It's going to say, did you remember to vote?
Yeah, well, it'll say something nice. We won't be mean, but we sure love you, have you be a part of the tribe. Anyway, are you ready to get into it? Here it is. From 1970s, Derek and the Dominos, Layla, and Other Assorted Love Songs. Here's our first cut, Anyday.
Wow. Long ago. I just love it already.
Talking and I thought I heard it say, please leave me alone. Nothing in this world can make me stay. I'd rather go back
Sexy.
You gotta be a fool to understand. To bring your woman back home after she's left you for another. You gotta be a man. You gotta be a man. If you believe in me, like I believe in you.
Hey, Nick, what do you think?
Okay, 3 things. I didn't like the ending.
No?
No, it should have kept going. The other thing, I mean, it's a great song. I love,
man.
God, I just love the chorus, and I love slide guitar. The only thing missing, 2 things. Occasionally, a little bit of fiddle and harmonica. Man, would have been so good in that song.
Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending only because it was kind of like, let's just end
Too
it
abrupt?
Like this. Yeah, it was like, we didn't put any thought process in the ending.
Well, I mean,
But
look.
it's so full.
But when you're
of-
fading out on the same thing, I mean, is that any better of an ending?
I know. I'm sorry. It's just, but maybe at that point, have a little bit of fiddle or something. I don't know. It needed fiddle and harmonica. Just crazy
does that song sort of set you up for the normal rock and roll progressions and then surprise you with some wonderful variations with the guitar? Oh, that slide guitar is so fine.
It's ridiculous.
So fine.
I love it.
And then the layering of at least 2 or 3 guitars are going on there,
And then,
man.
it's funny. You don't hear the bass until after about 2.5 minutes. Then you really realize, wow, that's a really good bass riff. And, it was really awesome. The drummer was out front, had to be, because, he was keeping
And the
beat.
keyboard in the background was very understated, but it came in. You could hear it punctuate the song in the more quiet parts. You'd hear that organ that you realize, there's an organ in the background too,
Yep.
What a full,
But
tasty.
it's a great song.
Oh, shit. I mean,
Such
it
a great
is,
song.
pardon my French, but shit.
Sorry,
it was great.
I just wanted to see something a little more creative there at the end, or maybe just keep on going and then turn the volume down.
This album has so many amazing songs like that. Bell Bottom Blues. Why does it hurt so? Why does love have to hurt so bad? Layla, of course. Which I know a lot of people think, we got to play Layla. That's the monster song. Everybody plays it. Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
So many great songs.
Silhouettes on the Shade. No. But
it really is a great
such
album.
a great album and a great song. What did you think of Any Day by Derek and the Dominos? Leave us your comments.
You ever play Dominoes?
Did you? I play it all the time. Did any of you guys ever get to see him in that little window that they existed, or even Clapton by himself? Probably more of you saw Clapton. I never get to see either one, but what a great song. Anyway, glad you enjoyed it. Now we're gonna switch gears here for this is the final track on the album, and it's sung by the keyboard and vocalist Bobby Whitlock, and it is such a beautiful song.
It is a beautiful song.
And it just shows you that they could not only rock and do blues and funk and country, but they could do a love ballad. So here it is from Derek and the Dominos. This one is Thorn Tree in the Garden.
There's a thorn tree in the garden, if you know just what I mean. And I hate to hurt your feelings, but it's not the way it seems. 'Cause I miss her.
Nice.
She's the only girl I've cared for, the only one I've known. And no one ever shared more love than we alone. And I miss her. But it all seems so strange to see, 'cause she'd never turn her back on me and leave without a last goodbye. And if she winds up walking the streets, loving every other man she meets, will be the one to
Palulu,
answer
I'm telling you.
why. Lord, I hope it's not me. Oh, it's not me. And if I never see her face again, I'll never hold her hand. And if she's in somebody's arms, I know I'll understand. But I miss that girl. I still miss that girl. Maybe someday soon, some way,
thing, Nick.
Okay. So that other counter guitar sounds like he's down at the of the riff, right?
Yeah.
That had to be Clapton, assuming. Reminds me of an Elvis Costello type of song. You know, how he's not perfect at hitting all the notes, you know. Like,
I'm wondering if Dave Mason is like a song Dave Mason would play guitar.
kinda
I don't know.
does.
I didn't really check before we did this. But
And then I'm going to say this to our friend Mariama. Mariama, this sounded like a song Mike, her brother, Mike Palula wrote. Mike Palula was in a band with Frank.
I was in a band with him in
Very
high school with
talented
two
artist.
other friends, and Mike had a voice just like this guy.
Toured in Europe and was just an aficionado, a great musician. And boy, Mike could have written this song. But what was I going to say? The Elvis Costello thing. I mean, this could have been for a movie easily for those nice romantic, you know, a really subtle moment time where the guy or the gal their heart's been broken, and you know it's interlude in towards the end of the movie where maybe they get back together or they call it off for.
What a sweet way! What a sweet way to come down from the power of this album. The last track, and you know you're rocking and cranking and doing all kinds of stuff, and then you go out softly with this song is just strategically located, but just a gorgeous, simple, and beautifully executed ballad. I mean, on all levels, they keep it simple. They don't over-ornate it with a lot of stuff. It just is so heartfelt and powerful and beautiful. What did you guys think? Leave us your comments about Thorn in the Garden by Derek and the Dominos, and also the other one, Anyday, or anything about Derek and the Dominos you'd love to share with us, any knowledge, experience,
I love the title.
info. But we hope you enjoyed our tribute today to the great Eric Clapton and his pals doing this iconic album. And we hope if you really enjoyed what you heard, you'll consider subscribing, liking, hit that like icon for us, please, and share it with your friends. Tell them about Nick and Knarf, because we're caring for your ears, one ear at a time.
I mean, we are talking entertainment, folks.
That's
So
right.
You need to subscribe.
This is MGM stuff, MGM level stuff.
Yeah.
But again, and to all of our subscribers, as always, we thank you all the time because we appreciate all your support. And we thank you all, and we hope you'll enjoy coming again with us next time when we do another musical tribute to someone. We don't know yet, but you'll find out when we're there.
I love that group.
I like them. Anyway, anything else, Nikki, before we head out?
Just want to say thank you, love you all. Be careful. It's so nice. We're finally going to start cooling down here in
That's right. It's October here.
October, and here we are still in the 90s.
Thanks again for joining us today. Peace out to all. Ciao, boom.
Go to the beach. Feed your lawn. Feed it.
Bye-bye.